Hello viewers, I'm Kausalya. Today we are going to solve problem 1 in exercise 14.2. The problem is the following table shows the ages of the patients admitted in a hospital during a year. So this is the tabulation. Here the table consists of age and number of patients. So find the mode and the mean of the data given above. Compare and interpret the two measures of central tendency. So here for this problem, we have to find both the values of mean and mode and then we have to compare them. So as a first step, we start with mode. So how to find the mode here? So what is the highest frequency or maximum frequency here? Here the maximum frequency is 23. So here 23 is nothing but our F1. So obviously F0 is 21 and F2 is 14. And what is the class that corresponds to this maximum frequency? It is 35 to 45. So what is the value of L? Here L is 35. And what about the value of H? H is nothing but the difference between these two. Therefore the value of H is 10. Right. So again I am repeating, while solving the problem you have to write all these datas, right? So just for clarification, just for making you to make the solving issues easier, just you can note like this with the help of a pencil. So you see, as usual, I had written all the things. The maximum class frequency is 23 and the corresponding class is 35 to 45. Therefore this is our model class. And here the lower limit is 35 and the class size H is 10 and frequency, you see, we must write all these three, right? F1, F0 and F2. And once you are done with all these things, then you can write the formula and you can substitute. So here this is our formula. What is the value of L? It is 35 and H is 10. So just substitute all these things. Okay, L, H and F1, F2 and F0. So the next thing is, while solving, I believe first you have to multiply this and then you have to subtract. So 2 times of 23 is 46. Again 21 plus 14 is 35. So 46 minus 35 gives you the answer 11. So here 35 plus 2 into 10 by 11. So 2 into 10 is 20. So 20 by 11. This gives the answer 1.818. So again when you add 35 plus 1.818, here the answer is 36.818 years. So this is the modal value for the given data. Now we are going to find the value of mean. So to find mean, here we are using step deviation method. So this is the data which is given in the problem, age and number of patients. So as usual, here we are going to find, this is not marks, right? This is xi. So xi and di is nothing but xi minus a and ui is nothing but di by h and finally fi ui. So here the first step is you have to find the average and you have to write it over here. Whenever the problem is given in the form of interval, you have to check, right? You have to check whether these two are same, right? They overlap. Okay, 5 to 15 and 15 to 25, 25 to 35. This is the first step to be noted. And the next thing we are going to find xi. So xi is nothing but the average. So here 15 plus 5 is 20 and 20 by 2 gives 10. Similarly here 15 plus 25 gives you 40, 40 by 2, 20. Likewise, you just finish all these values. Okay, just you have to take the average. Once this column is formed, the next step is you have to select the value of A. So how to select the value of A here? You see, totally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 numbers. If we have numbers in odd, that is if we have 5 numbers or 7 numbers, then we can easily select the middle one. But if we have numbers in even, like this, okay, if we have 6 numbers, then you can select either, that is you can, totally we have 2 numbers at the middle. So you can select either 30 or 40. Okay, it's up to you. This won't make any difference in the final answer. So here the value of 40 is selected as A. Right. So the next thing is di is equal to xi minus a. So here the value of a is 40. So these are all the values of xi. So 10 minus 40 gives you minus 30. Similarly, 20 minus 40 gives you minus 20. And 30 minus 40 gives you minus 10. 40 minus 40 is 0. And 50 minus 40 plus 10 and 60 minus 40 plus 20. Right. Now the next thing is finding the value of ui. So ui is nothing but di by h. So here what is the value of di? It is minus 30. How to find the value of h? The difference between the intervals. Right. 15 minus 5 is 10. And similarly 35 minus 25 is 10. Okay. So h is 10. So minus 30 by 10 minus 3, minus 20 by 10 minus 2, minus 10 by 10 minus 1. Similarly 10 by 10 is 1 and 20 by 10 is 2. Right, this is our value of ui. And the next thing is fi into ui. So here this is your value of fi and this is your ui. So just you have to multiply. 6 into minus 3 minus 18, 11 into minus 2 minus 22. 21 into minus 1 minus 21, 23 into 0, 0 and 14 into 1, 14 and 5 into 2, 10. That's it. So the next thing is you have to find the summation. So summation of fi, you have to simply add all these values. It gives you 80. So here we are having some numbers with negative sign and some with a positive sign. So we have to add all the numbers with the negative sign together. So when you add, what is the answer here? It is minus. You see 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 1 and there is a 1 here. So 2, 4 and 6. So here when you add all the negative numbers, here the answer is minus 61. So here when you add all the plus, here the answer is 24. So minus 61 plus 24 gives you the answer minus 37. Now by step deviation method, here what is the formula? Formula is given by a plus summation of fi ui by summation of fi into h. So here we know the value of a. So here the value of a is 40 and h is 10. And we had calculated the summation here. So just we have to substitute. So here it is minus 37 by 80 into 10 and finally minus 37 by 8 gives you 4.63. So 40 minus 4.63 gives you 35.37. So this is the value of the mean of the given data. Right. So everything is in the form of years. So here you see maximum number of patients admitted in the hospital are of the age 36.8 years. Okay, this is nothing but our mode. Right, mode always refers to the maximum number. Okay, so here the maximum number of patients admitted in the hospital are of the age. Okay, they belong to the age group of 36.8 years. Right, whereas while on an average, the age of the patient admitted to the hospital, okay, when you take the average, then the age of the patients whom are admitted to the hospital is of the age 35.37 years. Right, so this is nothing but our mean. So mean always refers to the average, right, and mode always refers to the maximum number. So here the statement is clearly written, right? Maximum number of patients admitted in the hospital, they belong to the age group of 36.8 years, but on an average, okay, here when you take average of all the patients who are admitted in the hospital, then the age is approximately 35.37 years. That's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.